Have you ever copied someone else's exercise plan or copied someone's diet, or maybe you've just been thinking about it or you've considered it in the past? So I want you to just think about well, exactly why you were doing that and exactly you wanted to get out of it. Because today I'm going to talk about copycats in exercise and food and why sometimes that doesn't always get you what you're looking for. So when I ask people why they're looking to copy someone else or why they have been copying someone else in the exercise and diet space, the responses tend to fall into one of two categories. And the first is something along the lines of this that they know someone, and whether that's a friend or a family member or a colleague, who has achieved a really exciting health, exercise, or body goal, and now they want that goal too. So they are going to do what that person did to get it. And so, if that's you, I want you to consider the following. So, same goal, same plan, but what about the same person doing it? Are you and that person, duplicates of each other? Here's just something to consider. People often ask me for my training program. They ask me for my diet. They're like, I've seen your before and after pictures, and I want to know how you did it so I can get that too. Now, I love running, so if I gave you my plan and you're not into running, is that plan going to do you much good? Are you going to enjoy it? Are you going to actually want to do that exercise plan, or are you going to hate it every day? Then when it comes to food, so I dislike coriander, cilantro. I also really, really dislike celery, and I absolutely hate cottage cheese. Now, my first version of the sort of meal plan that my coach gave me to work on had cottage cheese in it. I tried that for 2 weeks, and then I knew for certain that I never, ever, 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 ever wanted to eat another bit of cottage cheese again. So on my next session, I told the trainer, I was like, you are going to have to find me something else to eat because I'm not doing this anymore. So if you are looking at copying someone's, whether it's their diet, their meal plan, or their exercise plan, just have a good think on whether you and that person are exactly the same. And if you're not, and you still want to get the same results they did, would you be better off getting a plan that's tailored to you, your likes and your dislikes? And then the other response I often get to that question is, well, everyone else is doing it. Now, I can understand that if you're joining a gym for a new time or you're just getting back in a exercise and fitness, it can be pretty intimidating. You walk in and there's just so many different exercises. There's so many different machines, and you have a look at all these people, and they seem to know what they're doing. They seem to belong here, and you're like, oh, and you might not feel comfortable, so you just want to fit in and you'll go along with what everyone else is doing. And here's something to think about that you might not realize. So I want you to picture a group of really great dancers. Let's consider a gym dance class. And anyone who knows me in person will know that I may, in fact, be the worst dancer that they know. I am terrible. So, in the few times I have found myself in the unfortunate circumstance of being in a dance exercise class, I've been spending so much time concentrating and looking and trying to copy everyone who knows what's going on. I am, in fact, about two moves behind because by the time I get things down, I look up and everyone's changed onto something else. And sometimes with exercise, what's currently in fashion, what everyone is doing, will change at the drop of the hat. So if you're copying someone, you might still be standing out. And if you're going to stand out, could you be better standing out for being you? Because at least you're not going to be sort of behind everyone else. Because the last thing to consider is, can you ever get in front if you're copying someone else? Probably not.